Hello guys, this video is about food handler certification and authorization training program and food handler license examinations. So I already uploaded two model papers for the food handler license examination. But a lot of people in my YouTube channel ask about more papers and how to do that examination. So that's why I think I need to explain more about that examinations and how the examination questions are coming. So first, let's see what is that examination and how it's happened. So the examination is conducted by the Qatar chamber. Actually, it's not only from the Qatar chamber. The MOPH and Baladia are mainly requested for a Qatar chamber to do that examination. So if you are working in a food and beverage sector in the Qatar or a Middle East country, you should need to pass that examination and get that license before you are in working. I think after the 2024, everybody should need to do that examination if you are need to work in Qatar. So let's see how that examination happened. This is the Qatar Chamber website. You also can check it through that website. Um, so you can see the registration process and how the test is going on. Normally, the registration is done by your sponsor. Your sponsor need to pay 50 Qatar riyals for a one person for a test. In my hotel, my sponsor paid for once for all the employees, and after they are selected a day according to the availability, then we can go and sit for the examination. But normally before the test, there is a training program. That training program also we need to pay for 100 Qatar riyals. It's normally paid by your sponsor. Site you can see the test, the training, license, contact, food handling certification platform, and feedback. All the details are included in that website. Let's see how is test going on. The test fee is Qatar 50 per person. Candidates for the test must be filled in individually. That means you should need to register by individually, but normally your hotel or your sponsor doing it by himself. The test is mandatory for everyone. The test require physical attendance. That means you need to go for a Qatar chamber, but the paper is going on a computer base, but you should need to go to that place. The test fee must be paid so that the company can choose the test date for its employees. That means your company, your hotel, selected the date according to their availabilities. So you can know about your examination date before. The test date cannot be modified. That means after you are registered for a test, it cannot be modified or changed. The test fees will be repaid when you attend the test. Those who have not passed the test must be retested and re-registering for a new exam with a new fee. Normally your company will be registered for a one time. If you are not passed, you should need to go and re-register by yourself, but it better to check with your company before if they can register for twice, thrice, or only one time. So important notes: employee must be altered to come in modest and appropriating clothing. That means you should go with a appropriate cloth. I think you all know about the Qatar rules and regulation. Without sport clothes, sandals, you can go with like smart casual is better. Workers must be ordered to adhere to the instruction to choose conducting the test to ensure the safe conduct of the test. That means you need to follow the instruction of the examination. The instructions are cannot copied by others. You should need to follow your computer, not see others computers, and don't copy and don't talk with others, because everywhere there is a camera and examiners are going around you, so don't try to copy by others. And this is the training. The training is normally going before the examination. It 150 per person. Normally in my hotel the sponsors are paid for the training. We had a training before the examination. For if you are going for the external, that means without a company, you should need to pay for it 200 per person. Actually, if you have that book for a food handler certification and training program book, there is a resource book. You can follow the book by yourself, self studies, no need to go for a training. But if you haven't any previous knowledge, I think it's better to go for the training before the examination, because in the training day they given some sample questions. That sample questions are little bit similar to the examination question. I'm also uploaded one sample paper. That paper also include that same questions. These are the training types. You can see if you need more, and after the training they give you a certificate. You are a training person. A certificate of attendance will be offered to those who attend 80% of the course's hours. And after the training and after the examination, you can get a license. And this license issue fee is Qatar 50 riyal. A person photo of the employee must be included with the white background. After you passed, you should need to give your photo to include to that license. So, if you need more information, you can check it through that website. I will now of the resource book, Food Safety Code of Practice for Food Services Establishment Guideline. But you can get a PDF version book when you are attending to that training program. I think reading that book is better than that one, because this has so many pages, and if you need more information, it's better to read that one. But that training book is better, it's short and sweet. Supervisor or food safety officer, I think you should need to follow up this book, because this include more informations. Next, you can see what's happened on examination date. I have some video I recorded when I recorded during my examination date, so you can watch that video now. Okay, let's see. So it's a computer-based examination. This photo include how it's going on, so that's mean you cannot copy it by others, because examiners and cameras is around you, so you need to just focus on your paper. Now we see what are the key focusing areas for food safety and handling examination. First one is personal hygiene. Under the personal hygiene, you should need to know about hand washing practices, appropriate attire, PPE, personal protection equipment, and health and hygiene, and the cross contamination prevention. How to avoid contamination between raw and cooked food, like that. So next focusing area is food storage. How to proper temperature control, storage hierarchy, and how to temperature control, safe cooking, reheating, and cooling practices. What are the danger zone of the temperatures and their risk, like that. So the fifth point is cleaning and sanitization, and how to proper cleaning and disinfect, what are the chemicals, and how to pest control, identify sign of the pest, and how to preventative measurement to keep pest away from the food, and what are the foodborne illness and how it prevention, common foodborne pathogens, like that. The next point is allergen awareness. For that, you should need to know about identifying common allergens and preventing allergen cross contact. And the ninth point is documentation and record keepings. So, how to maintain records of temperature logs, cleaning schedules, and the final point is Qatar specific food safety regulations. So, you should need to basic understanding of local laws and guidelines by MOPH in Qatar. So if you know about these points, I think it's easy for you to do that examination. Hello guys, this video is about food handler certification exam in Qatar chamber. So I think you guys know about in Qatar, for a working in a hotel or related to food handling job, you should need to do that exam for getting a license of food handler. Before the exam, everybody should need to do a medical test for a food handler. So that medical test registration also doing by your sponsor. So if you are willing to working in a food chain or food handling job, first you should go for ask for your sponsor and you need to get that medical certificate. Actually it's also kind of some medical test. It take your blood and give you some vaccines and some pills. So it's kind of 1 day medical test, and after you completed that test you get a medical certificate for you are a healthy person for handling food. And now after the 2024, the Qatar introduced the everybody in who working in related to the food and beverage sector need to do a exam and get a license, the license for food handler license. So this exam is the exam organized by the Qatar Chamber, and the exam is about 30 questions about, actually it is a 30 MCQ questions for about a food handling related topics. So if you are planning to doing that exam, you can do a training program before. So when your sponsor register for an exam, normally there is a training course. It also a 1 day course. So if you haven't any knowledge before, it's better to do that training course before you are going for an exam. In that training course, they are given some examples for an exam and given some book about food safety and quality control. So it's better you read that books and practice for that sample questions before you are going to the exam, because the exam questions are similar to that sample question. All the questions not similar to the sample question, but little bit similar. Then you can get an understand about how is going that exam. So I am also uploaded 2 videos about that examination questions. You can watch it from my YouTube channel. I uploaded 2 videos about that 2 samples questions papers. Actually it included more than 30 questions. It include every part of the food handler and quality control sector. So I think after completing that 2 exam papers in my video, you can go for that exam, because the exam question mostly similar to that my papers questions. If you need more knowledge, it's better to read that book is given by your training day. And also some resources I have related to the food safety and quality control. If you need, you can send me a messages of your WhatsApp number or your email address, then I can send to you. So after the completing that exam, you can get that food safety license. That license is valid for 3 years. So now I am telling about regarding the exam. The paper is 30 MCQ questions, so you need to do a computer based paper because there are no any written papers they are given. All the paper is visible on a computer and you can underline or click the right answer using your mouse. So it's better you have computer knowledge. No need complicated computer knowledge. If you can handle the cursor and mouse, if you can handle the mouse, the cursor, and the monitor, if better, because they also help to you to open the paper. You need to just read and click the correct answer. So follow these rules and good luck for your examination. Bye bye.